You're about to spend more money on marketing this month, and somewhere on your island, the exact customer who needed you most already asked an AI who to call, got an answer back, and it wasn't your name. Stay with me, because no amount of extra ad spend fixes that for a Hawaii business, and in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly what does. Hey there, I'm Nick Ponte's AI avatar. The real Nick is busy running Mina Marketing, Hawaii's fastest growing marketing agency, so I'm here to make sure you get what you need to grow your business on the islands. Nick reads every comment on these videos, so drop your questions below. Now let's get into it. Here's what's changed. Nobody sent you a notice when this changed. It just changed. Your customers used to type something into Google, see 10 blue links, and pick one. That's not how it works anymore. Now they ask ChatGPT, they ask Gemini, they ask Google's AI overview a question like, who's the best tour company on Maui? Or who does good work on Oahu? And the AI just answers. Not with a list, with one name, maybe two. The customer never sees the other 9 options. They just call the business the AI already trusted enough to recommend. You can have a great website and run ads every month. None of that matters if the AI doesn't trust you enough to say your name out loud. We call this AI visibility, whether the AI tools your customers are already using actually know you exist and recommend you with confidence. Nearly half of all consumers, 45%, have already used an AI tool to find a local business, up from just 6% 1 year earlier. Almost every Hawaii business is on the wrong side of that shift, spending money on the old game while customers have already moved on to a new one. This isn't a one industry problem. Think about a contractor on the Big Island who's been doing solid work for 15 years, but the AI has never heard of him, so it recommends someone else when a homeowner asks for a quote. Think about a restaurant on Kauai with great reviews on one site, but the address is wrong on another, so the AI isn't confident enough to recommend it for date night. Think about a dentist on Oahu who's accepting new patients right now, but when someone asks an AI assistant who's taking new patients nearby, that dentist never comes up. Think about a salon on Maui with a loyal client base built over a decade, but because her booking page lives on 3 different platforms with 3 slightly different names, the AI can't tell it's all the same business, so it just stays quiet instead of recommending her. None of these are bad businesses. They're just invisible to the systems making the recommendation. And that's really the shift here. This was never about being the best business on your island. It's about being the business the AI feels safe recommending. Plenty of good businesses that would absolutely take great care of that customer, are losing work to less qualified competitors simply because the AI trusts the other guy more. Number 1. Find out if AI even knows you exist. Open ChatGPT or Gemini and ask it the question your customers would ask, like best plumber near me, or best boutique on Maui, or top-rated dentist on Oahu, without using your business name. If you don't show up, that's not a small gap. That's the whole game right now because the AI is already recommending someone in your category, and customers aren't scrolling past that answer to go find you themselves. A retail shop owner on Kauai might run this exact test and discover for the first time that her own customer's AI assistant has never once mentioned her by name, even though she's been open for years and has a steady stream of foot traffic. Number 2, make your information match everywhere. Your business name, your address, your phone number, your hours, they need to say the exact same thing on your website, your Google business profile, and every directory that lists you. When an AI tool finds 3 different addresses or 2 different phone numbers for the same business, it doesn't take a guess. It just moves on to a competitor whose information is clean and consistent. A tour operator on Maui who's listed under 2 slightly different business names across different sites could be quietly losing bookings to a competitor who simply has their details lined up correctly everywhere, even if that competitor offers a weaker experience once the customer actually shows up. Number 3, build reviews and mentions that actually answer customer questions. AI tools pay attention to specific language. A review that mentions exactly what you fixed, what you served, or what problem you solved matters more than a generic 5-star rating. The same goes for being mentioned on local news sites, in directories, or by other trusted sources online. A real estate agent on Oahu with a handful of detailed, specific reviews about helping first-time buyers can end up more trusted by AI than a competitor with twice as many reviews that just say great experience and nothing else, simply because the AI has more to actually go on. When all 3 of these are dialed in, the calls come back. Here's why doing this now matters so much. 88% of local businesses haven't done a single thing to show up in AI answers yet, which means whoever moves first has a real head start while the AI is still forming its opinion of who to trust. A tour operator on Maui who fixes these signals could realistically become the name AI assistants default to whenever a visitor asks for a recommendation in that category. Not by spending more on ads, not by being flashier online, and not by hiring a bigger agency. Just by being the clearest, most consistent, easiest business for the AI to understand and trust. It's not about doing more, it's about being the business AI can vouch for without hesitation. So how do you find out where you actually stand? That's exactly why we built the free AI Trust Audit. It checks whether AI tools like ChatGPT and Gemini already know your business, whether your information is consistent across the web, and whether your reviews are doing the kind of work that earns AI trust. Here's what happens when this stuff is off. Customers ask for a recommendation, and an AI sends them to a competitor instead of you. Your phone goes quiet during exactly the weeks you'd expect it to be busy, and you keep spending on marketing that was built for a search engine while your actual customers have already moved on to asking AI instead. None of that has to keep happening once you know exactly where you stand. The audit is free, it takes about 2 minutes, and it'll spell that out for you clearly. Go to minamarketing.com/AI Trust Audit and find out exactly where you stand. Go do it today. Your customers have already changed how they search, whether you've noticed it yet or not. The only real question left is whether your business is one of the names AI feels confident enough to recommend, or one of the ones it quietly skips right past without a second thought. That part is entirely up to you, and it starts with what you choose to do the moment this video ends. Not next week, not eventually, right now.